Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining in today, and thank you, Pooja, for coming in. Can you tell us a little bit more about Linkjoy and what are we going to do today?
Yes. Hi, Yash. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Let me just start with what does Linkjoy does and how it is. So Linkjoy is basically a software which will allow you to create smart URLs, which will provide you a smart digital presence to the world. So let me just share
Mhm.
certain use cases which will help you to know more, like what does
Sure.
Linkjoy does for you. So
Yeah.
are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. So basically, Linkjoy is something which will help you to create. So we have three micro tools, three powerful micro tools inside our platform. So basically, we
Mhm.
provide Linkin Bio, which is basically for Instagram public, and how we will drive your Instagram public to a third-party website wherever you want to take your visitors to. Then the
Mhm.
second thing is the curated pages. That's like smart micro landing pages with different customizable items which will help you to create more presence in market, like with your brand logos and different things like the placements and all those things. And the third thing is URL retargeting. It's basically a type of URL shortener, and it has got a lot of other things which will help you, like for example integrations and the custom scripts which will help you to track wherever your public comes from, and you'll be able to know like how do they work and where you can get your data from. So that is how you'll
Awesome.
get. So these are the three basically three products which I was talking about, the three micro tools. Just quickly you can just go through them and you'll know like what all these three things do. And these are very pretty simple, and this will help you to create a far less effort than you estimated. Like if you work in any of these three things, it will be less than 15 or 20 minutes of an effort on your end to create all simple things for yourself, which will help your visitors to drive, and you'll be able to do your marketing better.
Awesome.
There
Yes. And
are
so people, while people are going through what we've built, can you tell us a little bit more about who's it for and what help will it offer them?
Yes. So basically, this product is anybody who is an individual, an entrepreneur, or a publisher, or an influencer. This product will be able to cover a different types of use cases which will be there. So let me share some of the use cases which people have. So, for example, I'm in my case, I'm a business person or I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm conducting certain types of webinars and events across my product. And so one of the things which you could use is like you could use at all either of the three micro tools. In our case, I'd suggest a curated page or URL retargeting. You can get your visitors over there, and you'll be able to get more people to come to your event through these smart URLs. Then the second thing is, second way is like if you are an influencer or a blogger, or you want to get people or publishers where you would like to create your own e-commerce smart store, and where you want people to come to your website and buy stuff from there with a simple landing pages, and they'll be customizable according to your needs. Uh, then the third use case will be if you are a publisher and you want to curate your content, and get people to a third party curated content, and you want to build your own audience about it, because there are certain publishers who does not themselves create ebooks, but they read and they give a lot amount of reviews which are helpful for their readers, and more insightful about that books. So in my case, I usually read somebody's web related videos, and know about books. And this is like one use case which can be achieved through our micro tool.
Mhm.
Then there is also, you can do a certain amount of other advertisements. You can run advertisements, and you can get people by creating your smart portfolio. If you are an agency and you want to create a portfolio of your services work which you have done, like the past projects, what are clients your work, you can create those smart portfolios over here, and you can get your leads from there. So you can create this with a micro tool.
Oh,
Then there are
nice.
other things, yeah. And also the last thing which I would like to share is like if you are an affiliate influencer and you want to get more commission, then you could create a affiliated portfolio of yourself, and you can share it and people can like it, and you'll earn money out of that. So basically,
Got
these
it.
are the use cases which will help. So we have covered as many as possible, but definitely it will be suitable for any individual who is like there for starting, who is like an individual, till the person who is an agency, they'll be able to use this product.
Got it. And so let's say if I have to sum it up in one sentence, it essentially helps you to get people out of your social media channels and to a very, very specific targeted page or a place where you want them to perform a certain action, right? And build your
Yes.
audience. Oh,
Yes.
nice. Awesome. So let's start with the demo then in that case.
Yes. Awesome. And we'll just share my another screen. Are you able to see my screen? Done. So basically, are you able to see my screen? This is the
Yes.
product. I've already signed up. I've added my pitch ground. So I've already purchased a code from my product, and I've done a whole journey of sign up, and I've chosen like where I want to be. So this is in our product. What we have done is something very simple. It gives you a dashboard, which gives you a whole overview about your product, like what it is, like there in Linkin Bio feature, what is there in URL retargeting and curated page. And there's also one awesome thing which we have done. If ever you want to, help us know more about our product, like if you are a feature request which you want that, which will be very useful for most of the people around you and as well as to you, you can definitely give us. You can know about our product roadmap, which will give you what we are building and where our team is currently right now. If you become an affiliate of Linkjoy, then you can just definitely fill this form. And if you ever find out like there's somewhere, you're getting stuck, definitely reach out to us. We want to fix your issue because we are here to do that and make your journey as seamless as possible. If you want to join our community and, get updated every now and then that would be great. Like we would like to interact with you and know more about this product and, get more insights from you. And the last thing is one major thing which we have done is we provide custom domain accesses to the people who give us like honest testimonials to us about our product. That is where we'll get to know what we have done and where we are going wrong or where we are going right. So it just gives the people a good perspective about what this product does for them. Yeah. So let me just get started with first one is Linkin Bio. Let me give you a
and so
background.
you can also choose to like just close the banner on top of the screen. Yeah.
Okay, sure. I'll just do that. Thank you so much. Okay, so the first product is Linkin Bio. If you are a good user of Instagram, and if you are a regular person who posts on your Instagram, you'll always feel this thing that Instagram only provides like one URL inside your whole your profile. So let me just share one thing. So Linkjoy is like, one of the products which we've come across. It's one of the products that I want to share. Like you'll always see that, it just allows you to have one URL inside your Instagram account. And it's ideally there because it's an app and it does not want people to go out of the product and, go to a third party places where, people, they get less users at the end of the day. And this is an app. So you don't want to do that. So now, for example, in our case, this is your Instagram profile. And whenever you click on any of the Instagram profiles, what happens is that most of the people face this issue. Like they want to take their target audience to a specific article, a specific blog page, or to a specific page where they want their audience to go to. So what happens is that everyone says that because they cannot add any links from here. It always says that you need to check out your check out the entire video. You should just go to your link in bio.
Yeah.
So in this case, what we have done is something over here. Let me just start sharing my. Let me just take a walkthrough with you. So I want to create in my case, I want to create Linkjoy's once link in bio for them. Let me just do that. So basically, this is the campaign name because I want to create a campaign on Linkjoy. They are the agency that I work for, and I want to create a campaign for them and create a link in bio. Just do that. So I have created this link, which is like my campaign link, which I can be using in my Linkjoy's Instagram profile. Started. Once you get started, what I have to do is simply add a username that's public and it's available for everyone to use. I'll just add Linkjoy social. And then I just need to click on bring my post. And what it'll do is just replicate everything that's there on my LinkedIn account or that's there on my Instagram account to on my Linkin Bio feature.
Got it.
Just wait a
And
minute.
so while the posts come in, one of the things that I'd like to add and share with everyone who's here is also the fact that when you get Instagram, the likes and the comments and whatever it is engagement that you get in the posts of Instagram are essentially vanity metrics, right? So the reason why you have an Instagram account and the followership on Instagram is that you can get your followers to come to the place where they can perform an action that's of benefit to you, right? And so if they are just on Instagram, there's just no point of getting likes and comments from them. You actually want them to either buy your book or subscribe to your newsletter or sign up for your product, whatever it is that you're doing. And this is a great way to do that. So Instagram only allows you to put in one link, and here's a way for you to convert that one link into multiple links. And so Pooja, I think we fetched all the posts from Linkjoy,
Yeah.
and so please take it over.
Yeah. Yeah. So just making sure that you get a whole view. These are the same posts which were fetched and the same that has come over here. So for example, in my case, what I want to create in my Linkin Bio is that I want to create all the contents which is relevant to my place, where I want to take some of the people to a specific page. I don't want to put a link to all of these posts. I just want to make
Correct.
it for a specific post.
Correct.
So yeah. So let me just add, like in my case, I just want to put it for 5 or 4 posts right now. And I don't want to include other of the rest of the things because they are quotes and, I just want people to get interactive, like with likes and comments. But in certain cases, I want to take them to a third party. So in my case, what I want to do is this. Sorry. So what I'll do is I've created this link. I have already done this homework that I've gathered all the links which I want to take it to third place. So that is like one thing which I've done.
So I think the first character is a space. So you may want to
Space,
remove that. The
yeah.
first character. Yeah.
So basically this link got saved and I'm able to create my first, save my first link. Now the second link which I wanted to add over here is I just added. So now I have set my second link and I'll go forward with my third link over here. I want to add it first. I don't want to add it over here because they are just post of simple and then
the photo, yes.
Sorry. Okay, so, yeah. I've added my third link. Let me just do it for 2 more so I can just show you a good amount of feed in and I create my Linkin Bio.
Sure.
And I'm just fetching more feeds because I want to use somewhere like some of the things which I want to use are from like later posts. One more. That's the last one. So I added my links. That is like the first thing which you need to do when you create your own feed. When you fetch your own feed, and just you need to set your links where you want to be. Next step ideally is like you need to go to profile and set up your brand guidelines over here, which is like you need to add in a brand photo about yourself.
Yeah, and so this essentially makes sure that the Linkin Bio page looks exactly like your Instagram profile page.
Yes. In my case, I've added Linkjoy's logo. I'll just add Linkjoy. I want to add in as my button name as visit website or visit us.
Yeah, so this is an additional call to action that you also get at the top of your profile.
Yes. It's optional. So certain people would not like to share if their brand audience is like very well known. But here
Got
I'd
it.
like to add in just for the people because I'm selling one of the products which I want people to know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Regarding
copy it
client,
from the, yeah, just copy it from the profile, from Clientjoy. No, not this one, from the Instagram profile itself. Yeah.
okay, great. I'll just do that.
Yeah.
I'll just do that. I just want to add in a two-line brand description over here,
Yeah.
and just want to save this thing. Once I've saved, what I have to do is like I can just click on my link in bio or link in bio link which I've created for myself. What it does, you can just see. This is how it appears on your link in bio.
Got it.
So now I click on visit us and it'll take me to Clientjoy's website. Once I click it on, the first post which I wanted to know about was about a webinar and the report that has been created, then I'll be taken over there, that specific page. So if you want to add in your, you want in Clientjoy's case, if they want to add in any of the resources which they have, like specific articles, blogs, or wall of love, or testimonials that they've got from other people, or any feature descriptions, then this is how you can get your people to know about your product, and this is how you can retarget them to a third party links.
Oh, this is
Let me
awesome.
just
So what this means essentially is that, let's say if I'm a seller, I can turn my Instagram account into my store. If I'm a publisher and if I'm writing stories, or news for that matter, I can again turn my Instagram account into a list of all the stories that we've written. If I'm an affiliate, I can turn my Instagram account into a list of all the products that I'm affiliate of. If I'm an event organizer, I can turn all of my Instagram posts into call to actions for buying tickets to that particular
yes.
event. And so this essentially turns my complete Instagram account into whatever action that I want people to
Yes.
perform. And then what I can also do probably is like add UTM parameters and stuff like that to know uh,
Yes.
which profile is working and what's not.
And also, let me just help you out like in those terms. So we also provide something which is like a layout of this product. So if you want to change in your brand outlook in Linkin Bio feature, it's part of our roadmap, but it's just going to come soon. So you can change it according to your likings, and you can set like however you want to keep your brand guidelines. And like for example, the logo you want to place it in middle, the buttons like bit center aligned, like you want to create whole center aligned idea, then you can create all those things to customizable
Nice.
layouts. Yeah. Then there's like one great thing which everybody should know about is like the integrations that it allows. So it can allow you to track, like you can add your own Google Analytics ID, or you can add your tag manager, you can add your Facebook pixel to know where your customers came from, whoever clicked, who are the visitors, like what are the geographics, and you can play accordingly, and you can create your whole LinkedIn bio according to that after gathering that data and knowing about it. So it'll just help you to get one step forward with it. So in my case, what I want to do is if I want to add in a custom scripts, like I want to add in a custom bot for my LinkedIn bio page, I can do that. Like, let me just showcase to you. I already have one bot access. So I'll just use that bot access right now and showcase to you. You can run any custom script which you want. You can place it in the head and the body according to your requirements. So let me just refresh, and it'll just take like micro milliseconds. So this is it. It came over here, and you'll be able to have a customer service experience also added to you, by adding through a custom script.
Got it. So basically, if I have a lot of followers, I can also see what the heat map of this page is by adding something like Hotjar. Or if I want to support my customer, I want them to initiate a chat, I can put in as you've done, talk
A
about
custom bots.
yeah, and obviously I can measure through Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, all of those things are also there. And then I can also add exit pop-ups, right? So I can create forms that appear when something is, when the tab is being closed, and stuff like that. And so the intention is that the link that we have currently open in the browser, that's put in the bio of the
of your
Instagram account.
Instagram profile. So you can
Got
just
it, got
add
it.
it over there, and it just helps you to make it easy, smart, and one of the best things about this is it's mobile responsive. So if your crowd is like coming from a huge background of young people, then this plays a huge amount of interest. Like everybody's going through mobile, so you can just create this, and you can share it. People who are using mobile, they can click, and you'll be able to see the magic.
Super here, super. This is good. Awesome. Anything else in Linkin Bio?
No, so the as far as this is there, like this is what you can be able to do, and you can create as many campaigns according to your requirements. And if in future, if you don't want to go forward with a particular campaign, you can definitely delete them. You can create new ones according to the seasons which you are working on. Like if you are running or just one campaign about deals for Black Friday, and you created a page on Facebook, then after Black Friday is over, you don't want that to be functional. You can just delete it according to your requirements, and move forward with a new campaign link which you want.
Got it. Got it. And so if you're an agency, you can essentially create as many campaigns as you want for all of your customers.
Yes.
Got it.
Now the next thing which I would like to go forward with you is like the curated pages. So basically they are the micro landing page. You can customize it according to whatever you want to. And this will be mostly helpful for those people who are influencers, or those people who want to run their e-commerce platforms, or want to run their ebooks, or want to create their own service portfolio. So let's just start creating the campaign for this. So campaign over here I want to add is like I want to create an e-commerce platform. So I'll just create a luxury brand, Zara, as the campaign name.
Zara. And this campaign name is just for your internal records.
Internal records. Yeah, okay. It's just a referencing thing, and also it will just help you to create bifurcations between all your campaigns.
Got it.
Basically, this is the editor which we have created. So on the left-hand panel, you'll be able to see there's like one editor which will allow to create each of the things. Then there is integrations, and then there is appearance, which you want to accordingly change and customize. So let's just get started with the first thing, which is like, you want to create your own whole micro landing page. I'll just first go with the first block, which is the profile photo and the title one. This is where you need to create your brand description and guidelines. In my case, I want to create a Zara store, so I'll just go for first with Zara. I've added their logo, and then I want to add in the title as luxury and fashion. In the button title, I would like to say like buy now. And in the button link, I want to add in link of Zara. I've done my homework. That is like I've created all of those things ready. So I want to add in Zara's website link, and I've added that. Then the one great thing about it, like you can play around the layouts. So for example, in my case, my brand title is like bit bigger. I'll choose this, or should I choose this? I'd probably choose the second one, which is like very good for my layout. And if your brand name is smaller, then you can play out with first and the last layout. And if your brand name is larger, then you can play accordingly. And each of these things are optional. So like, for example, just the logo thing is like, which is like very compulsory for you to put in. It just gives people an idea like you come from Zara. Also, one great thing is like it gives you a direct preview. So it shows like how it will look in your mobile, how it will look in desktop, how it will look in your iPads. So it just gives you whole sort of sense, like whatever it looks in all different layouts.
Got it.
And this is all live preview. So it is like, you don't need to worry about how it will look in my phone and laptop. Live preview gives you a facility, like if you want to just keep it right now in draft, you click on save. And if you want to publish it, then that will be great. So I want to save it right now. And that just saved my till now's work. Then the next thing is I want to say, like, just give some sort of title to it, like what do we do? What do we do? I want to say that we are here to this is what I want to add in as basic description. And then what I want to do is, like, I want to add in some button and text. So this is where the whole fancy part comes in. I want to add it as, because it's an e-commerce website, I want to sell in my dresses. And here's what I want to do. And then I want to add in a link. If people click on that CTA button, then they should be redirected to a specific page. I would want to create a jacket, right now. I'll just rename that button. I want to create for jackets. Like, it's cold right now in India, so I want to create a store for jackets. I want to add in one jacket link from Zara, and then I want to just add in one jacket image. Add that. And the next thing is the button layouts. So our current layout shows in the first option. Then if I choose the second option, then that's how it looks. Then the third option and the fourth option is this. And I want to save this whole work. So what it does in like, saving is just like keeping in draft. I don't want to put it to public until everything's ready for me.
Okay? Got it.
And also I want to add in like 3 or 4 more buttons currently. And whatever I added as title, it just gives it like direct names over here. So you don't need to fidget around, different things. I want to create another button and I want to sell now just the jeans and the tops.
Okay.
Jeans, I'll just add the button name. I want to add in a jeans photo. Then I need to choose the layout, which is useful for me. So because I want to keep it very generic, I want to add in like same type of layout.
Got it.
And then also I can do one more thing is like, drag and drop.
Okay.
And I want to add in one more button for me because I want to look a wholesome profile of any commerce platform.
Yeah.
Save everything. And the next best thing is that you'll be able to share your in curated page also you'll be able to share your Instagram link. Instagram. So now the next thing, let me just go to Instagram feed. I want to add. I want to add this as my title. It's here. And then I want to add in my public name, which I have. I'll just save. It just brought all the posts from Zara. And then I want to play around the layouts. I'll just do that. And in this preview, it's just like, we provide 9 preview right now. Once you save, publish, you'll be able to get the whole fetched Instagram profile over there.
Got it.
I want to save it. And the last thing which I want to work around is I want to add in my social blog. Then I want to add in my social links. This is my social blog. So this blog has all those social media which you would like to, take your target to, your social media pages. In my case, because it's Zara, I want to add in a Twitter. If they want support from Twitter care. So just Twitter logo is come over here. So Twitter is over here. Let me just add in Facebook as well. Over here, what one good thing is like you decide the placement of your social logo. So, for example, if you want like Twitter to be up, then Twitter will come up. If you want it to be down, then it will go down. Like whichever the placement you want. If I wanted to put in all, then it will showcase to me all of them. While I'm currently creating for Sarah, then Sarah just provides like these two social platforms, and I'll just publish this for everything. Whatever I've done till now, I'll just publish it. And everything is like saved now. Now the next thing is the magic you'll see. So this is the curated page which I created for my whole brand. So Sarah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And this is how it looks. And we've got everything way up. And let me just show you. So once people click on buy now, I'm there at Zara website and I've taken all my crowd to a place. If I want to go to jackets, to a specific page, then I'll just click on this button and I'm there in jackets. So you'll be able to go and you're there in jackets. So same way you can play around. And then the last thing we want to show. So if you want to go to Facebook, then you can directly go to Facebook and just directly take you there. So it takes you at your specific page where you want to create. This is what I wanted to create when I want to say like, I want to create. And now you can use this link wherever you want to. You can add it in your social profile. You can add it anywhere where you like, you want to add it in your website if you want to create such micro landing pages, or you want to create such, I created it for such luxury brand. And if you're just a startup and, you don't want to the whole fixating thing that, you want to just create a micro landing page. This is what we sell. This is how you do it.
Yeah. And so like if I'm an agency, I can essentially create my portfolio. If I'm an affiliate, I can create collection of the products that we are selling.
Yeah.
And if I'm an e-commerce store as we are for today, during the demo, I can essentially depending on the time of the year or depending on what's hot, I can put in those collections over here as well. And so and these are very, very, as you saw, these are very quick and easy to create. And all of them are mobile friendly, and so just a couple of clicks and they are on their way to and again, so your followers actually perform the actions and come to you rather than staying on your social media and giving you vanity metrics of engagement, like, and comments.
Yeah. Yes, true. Also, one more thing which I wanted to showcase today was the integrations, which are already done for for Linkin Bio. We provide the same things over here. You can add in your Google Analytics, your Google Tag Manager, your Facebook Pixel. You can add in a custom script, like you can do whatever you want to play around. If you want, I could just add it over here, quick one. So if you want to add in a Google script over here, I'll just do that. So I have my Google ID ready, which I can just tracking ID ready. I can just add it over here and it's there.
Okay. So anyone who's coming onto this particular curated page is being tagged into your Google Analytics as well.
Yes. And the last thing which I wanted to share was the appearance. So we are coming forward with, currently we are going to come forward with a set of themes which will be very helpful. Then, you can play around the backgrounds, then you can play around the buttons, and, you can even change the font of the whole curated page. We're coming forward with that, and that's part of our roadmap. And it's currently like the team is working hard on it, and you'll soon, able to see like what it looks like.
Super.
And the last thing which I just shared with you, same thing which I just shared during Linkin Bio feature. If you created some seasonal campaign and you're not running those particular things, you can delete them, you can edit them, you can preview these things like whenever you want to get a quick view. All of these
Got it.
things can be done, and you can add more campaigns for yourself. Yes. Also, like, let's just move forward with our third tool, which is the URL retargeting. Now, most of the people might have heard, like, URL retargeting is something like, your URL shortener. But like one great thing which I want to showcase, like I'll just walk you through over here. So for example, I'm one of the stores. Let me just close the other tabs right now. So I'm a company, which is like, Mortantra, which is a local company, very useful around India, and people who want to create their handmade products. They sell everything, like from ranging from jewelries to anything, like whichever which will be
accessories and
yeah, everything. Like it is like a handmade product company. Now, because my reach is very much because I just created it, and it's just like there. I'm branding right now as More Tantra, so I'm just saying like it's there like since 2-3 years around in the market. So what I want to do is like I want to leverage somebody else's content and want to bring in visitors for my website. So how do I do that? So for example, if Motandra's one of the competitors is like Etsy. And what do they do is like something very similar to the business which Mo Tantra does, but bit on a larger scale. But what I want to do is next is something that I want to curate somebody else's content, and I want to bring people's attention to my website. Like I want to use and virtualize their content, and then I want to use it for my product. So how easy to say is like that. I'm more Tantra, and I want to showcase that to people, that I want to bring in people from people to more Tantra by sharing blogs from Etsy, who has everything like curated with them. They are working on this blog because they are well known. So what I want to do is like I want to use this content for my own website. Let me just create one campaign over here. So what I have to do is that I want to use this bigger URL, the long URL, and I want to shorten it according to my needs. And what I'll do is like whenever I create this short link, I want to use it in my LinkedIn profiles, in my Facebook, and wherever I can socialize it, in my WhatsApp, wherever I want to socialize it. And then I want to create like a smaller link to it. Like holiday is the word I want to use. And we have this functionality of tagging because in URL retargeting, you'll have a lot of content or a lot of links that are there. So what tagging does is it helps you to differentiate between one or between like a bunch of other things. Like for example, this is for e-commerce, so I'll just write it e-commerce. And this is my link which I've created. Okay, so this is the link which has been created. This is my long URL. This is my short URL. These are the numbers. So currently we don't have any clicks. Like I need to share it somewhere, and people will be able to add their. People will be able to find out the number of clicks. My tag was e-commerce. So if I add in like 10 more URLs and there are different tags, then I can just search it over here, and I'll be able to differentiate it and get a filtered data. Then the next thing is that you can play around your play around OG tags and UTM parameters. If you are a good known person with marketing, and if you know some basics about it, you'll be able to work around it. You can run your UTM campaigns from here. You can add it over here, and you can use it across like where your public is coming from, what type of campaigns you are running. You can add that. One thing which it provides is also OG tag. So OG tag is something, what I want to do is like I want to, whenever I'm sharing my URL, there's always some preview which comes on, different, like on my Facebook, it provides, a photo, a brand description. So it just gives you a whole product. So if you know how to use OG tag, you can just set this simple things, and whenever you're sharing those URL, it will help them to, showcase this.
Got it.
So This is how it runs. Now, the next thing is like, because I what I want to do is like I want to show like how it looks like when I'm doing the clicks. So let me just click once or twice on this link, and so that it will give us number of clicks increased. And I've clicked on all of these links. So what I'll do is like I'll show one of the things which I want you to know. So now when I'm creating my Facebook post about, more tantra, that this is what we are selling, and in the coming holidays, like, you should be using this, and this will be very helpful. Like, for example, Christmas is just coming around, and, people want a specific type of jewelry for them. Then you can always say like, these are the type of jewelry that people want, and you created a blog on it. But somebody else has created that content. What you could do is like, you can just use that URL, a shortened one, so people can get like, this is a branded URL for you. And then what it'll do is that it will take them to Ipsy's website. But what you could do is you can run specific scripts on it. Like, you'll be able to gather the data, the traffic that's coming on that URL by adding your own custom scripts. So for example, if I add in my Facebook pixel over here, what I'll do is like, whenever people click on the website that I've added in my post on Facebook, I'll be getting the data, like where the people are coming from, what type of public it is, and then I'll be able to see that, this is the type of people that I need to target. So you are creating your own lead generating model without even working on the content. That is how you can, reuse this URL for you. Let me just add one Facebook pixel over here.
And so while you're adding the Facebook pixel, I think so what we're essentially saying is that, let's say if I have like 50,000 odd followers on my Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, wherever, and they're built of different audiences, right? So as an example, my LinkedIn has, let's say, 5,000 followers, and then some of those followers are engineers, some of those followers are agency owners, some of those followers may be my colleagues or people who worked with me in the past, and not all of them are interested in what we are working on client join, right? Or what we're doing at client join. So what I can do is that to add those people to my Facebook ad audiences, I can essentially go and find an existing piece of content that someone else has written, share it or come to Linkjoy, add the URL parameters and add the Facebook tracking script. And so even though my followers are going to that piece of content which has been written by someone else, since it is passing through Linkjoy, those people will be added to my audience. So essentially, it acts as a filtering mechanism. There are 5,000 people. If there are 1,000 people who are my relevant audience, who'd like to know some content around, let's say, agencies, then I'll use this tool, and while they're clicking, they'll be added to my Facebook profile. So essentially, instead of me having to create content, or instead of the example that we are seeing over here is that instead of more tantra having to write about holidays, it could leverage the content written by Etsy, share it on its social media, and then add people to their Facebook audience through Linkjoy, a list of people who are interested in knowing about holidays, which they can later use to run ads, which they can use to create custom audiences or lookalike audiences, and so on and so forth. So essentially leveraging someone else's content for your own benefit. Is that what you see?
Yes, you could do that. Also, one more thing which we provide over here in URL retargeting is we provide a basic amount of analytics currently, which allows let's allow this page. That will allow you where these clicks have been done. So I have 4 clicks, and then it will show to me it all came from India, a specific location, the device, like is it desktop, mobile, or iPad. Then the time zone this click has happened from. Like in my case, I have clicked it right now, but in your case, like whenever you're sharing all your visitors, where are they coming from, specific time zone, they can always publish it according to that. And then you'll be able to find out like more detailed knowledge about each of these things.
Got it. Awesome. So I can, but the other thing that I can do is that if I don't want to be limited to the data that I'm seeing on Linkjoy, what I can also do is I can add my Google Analytics script.
Yes.
And then I can also alternatively have much richer data of how many people clicked, where did they go, and so on and so forth. So while I add my Facebook script so that I can create custom audiences, I can also add Google Analytics script along with that. And that will also give me insights into how many people click from where, and stuff like that.
Yes, yes, you're saying it like truly right. So now, like for example, let me just add it so you'll get an idea. I want to add one more Google Analytics. I'll get to know where my audience is coming from. So it's just easy for me to track down like what type of visitors I am having when I'm sharing this URL. Though this content is not written by me, but I'm using this content to leverage and get more views on an audience to my data audience.
Got it. Yeah, and so this is basically this URL retargeting essentially is wrapping around an existing piece of content with your URL, with your branding, with your scripts, and generating data out of their content, and so also ensuring that your audience gets access to good content, right? So without you actually having to take the pain of creating it. So so this is, I mean, and you can create OG tags, and you can add, I mean, essentially anything and everything that you need for a particular link to appear as if it's yours. And this is truly a growth hack, and so many things that you can do with links and leverage with URL retargeting.
Yes. Just because we've created like one Linkin Bio, one URL retargeting, I just want to showcase to you the dashboard, how it will look now. It will look a bit different because we've used at least 1 or 2 clicks, which we have done. It will just come up soon.
And while the dashboard is loading, we should also kind of keep on reinforcing that the product's about a month old, or maybe less than that, right? We launched on 25th. We launched on 25th of November, and so it's less than that. And so we're always working on improving things and making things a lot better. So you can see the potential right now, and where it can go in the future is just anyone's guess.
Yes, for sure. So there are a lot of things which we have planned out on roadmap, and definitely whatever we are releasing, we want to give the best experience to our users. Like that is what one main thing when we were discussing about working on Linkjoy, that any user that comes on our platforms should have a seamless user experience. If they ever get stuck on, then it's our responsibility to give them the smoothest experience that's there out there in market. And it should save their time and effort. It should not increase their mental pressure and make them more frustrated about each and everything.
Yeah,
that is like one thing which we did a internal promise when we were working on Linkjoy. So as the dashboard is loaded, you can just see like how all the analytics and the basic analytics which it comes from. So like the number of campaign links, the average click, the top bars that used, the location, devices. URL retargeting also, you get a basic idea. In curated page also, you get a basic idea about it. So this altogether gives you a basic idea when you are landing on your dashboard about your product. Like this is how it is performing, the different micro tools.
This is nice. And then one of the important parts is also the footer of the dashboard, right? So we genuinely believe that us and our users are in partnership, and we want to work together to make sure that we are able to deliver a product and the version of the product that offers as much value as possible. And so these are some of the different ways in which you can connect, right? So as I think Pooja also covered earlier, you can work with us as our partners and affiliates. You can, if you come across a bug or an issue, you can report it right away. You can also join our community where you'll not only see our product updates, but you'll also kind of get to know what other people are doing with Linkjoy, right? Because there's so many different kind of growth hacks that you can deploy that it's important to kind of co-learn as to what other digital marketeers are doing out there. You can check out our product roadmap to see what we have planned in the future, and also have an option of influencing our roadmap, right, by submitting feature requests, which is also there in the bottom of our dashboard. And so that's pretty much it, Pooja, right? Is there anything else that we'd like to cover?
No, so this is these are the main things which I wanted to focus upon. And the last thing which I think so you might have missed out is like the custom domain access for an honest video
Yeah.
testimonial. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like one thing which we are running for a limited period of time, and it is going to be one thing which which will help us as a team and help you as a as a user of Linkjoy, how to make it better and how to make it people worthy. Like people should be knowing about this product if it's a smart product and a software which helps you to save your time and efforts.
Yeah, and so let me just explain to you, like in case if I mean, just to explain custom domain access, what does it mean? So essentially in the whole demo you saw how all the URLs that were generated either for Linkin Bio or URL retargeting or curated pages, how all the links that were generated always said LNKJ, right? So lnkj.in. And so that is our domain, obviously. And so if you offer an honest video testimonial, right, and so just be, if you like something, just say it out. If you don't, say it out even more, because that helps us improve. And so what that will do is that it will help us improve, help us spread the word. At the same time, all the links that you create will be then on your domain. So it's going to be yourdomain.com/ whatever slug that you have chosen for any URL, whether that is Linkin Bio or retargeting or curated pages, right? So that is 100% kind of a cohesive experience that you get by using Linkin Bio and offering us a word of what you think of the product that we've built.
Yes, you explained it correctly. Like what custom domain does for the person.
Awesome. I think, and thank you, Pooja, for joining in today and taking out the time for taking us through the software.